And we're live.
Wait.
And it's getting fucking framed.
Not in frame yet? Ah, shit. And then...
There we go.
And we're live. We're doing wrestling tier lists tonight. You know why? Because fuck you, that's why.
Yup.
Yeah.
Fuck you, City.
Gotta get that
You
over.
gotta get the jiggle. there's a science to it. The Yeti coming to a wrestling event near you. Of course.
Yeah, the drizzlingest of shits.
Absolutely.
Damn it.
Every time.
Not every time. Only two.
And then,
Half the time.
shall we add the Duck 2 category as well?
No, I think drizzlingest of shits
We'll
covers it.
just leave
We're
that.
not
We'll
going to
just
not
leave that.
know any of
Okay.
these. But if I hover over them, does it tell me the name of the maneuver? Or we just have to kind of
I believe that would be the Tombstone.
That to me
that's
looks like
Tombstone.
Tombstone pile driver from The Undertaker.
Underdriver's Tombstone Pile Taker.
I'm gonna say S tier because the only impact he's taking is on his knee. Everything else kills
I think
everybody
it's
else.
got to be S tier.
It's honestly S tier. Mania Streak.
If nothing,
Right.
I was gonna say if nothing else, it's one more important matches than any finish in history.
That is
Right.
absolutely
And how many
accurate.
other moves are consistently being banned in the indies?
Next is the
that the Rainmaker?
The Rainmaker from Kazuchika Okada.
I think that's an A for me. It's one of the best lariat variations.
I will
around.
call that 100% nationality bias. That's because we don't know as much Japanese wrestling as we do American wrestling.
That's fair.
That's true.
Like if we were in Japan right now, those two would probably be switched.
F5, I've never been impressed by.
I don't
feel like it
understand
doesn't do
why
anything.
the person
Like,
giving it has to also bump themselves.
It's been buried to the point where I can't think of anybody that hasn't kicked out of it.
I like it, but the original idea for it doesn't come through. It was supposed to be a DDT instead of it being like a face, like a regular face.
See, that would make more sense if he's
okay.
going
Good.
back anyway. But
Yeah.
like, why would you, if you have the strength to pick somebody up and throw
Yeah,
them, why the
I
fuck
just-
would you fall down too?
Right.
See, that's why, like, who is it? Is it Lance Archer that does the F10?
Yeah,
Yeah,
where he just
where he
fucking
just
hits you with a
fucking
fucking
throws
Chevy.
you.
That's wonderful.
That's
but-
what it should be.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
a C for me.
All right,
Yeah.
I would almost put that in the drizzlingest of shits. With how many people that have kicked out of like 8 of them.
Well, that
Yeah.
like it's become so underwhelming now.
It's
Yeah.
the least impressive thing in his repertoire too. Like
Yeah,
his
at this
spirit
point,
is so much better.
Drizzler.
Was that the fucking?
Are we doing dirty
Double arm?
deeds or are we doing
is
That
dirty
looks like
deeds.
double arm.
That is
Dean
dirty.
Ambrose.
That is
Okay,
yes.
Dirty deeds is drizzling shits. Paradigm shift.
I can kind of agree with the
Paradigm
lift.
shift is hard.
yeah,
The lift
anytime
makes
you
it.
have to throw yourself as well, like I'm not a fan.
Without
With
the
the
lift, it's
exception
not as
of
good.
this next one,
Now this one makes sense because of gravity.
I would put this in S tier below Tombstone.
It's one of the more realistic, unique finishers.
I'd give it top of A.
Okay, I can agree with top of A.
Yeah.
All right.
It's I believe, if I could correct me if I'm wrong, it has beaten the Rainmaker
Yeah.
at least several times.
Swevrel.
RKO because it's the most iconic finisher in the
that is
wrestling.
the-
It's got to be ST.
It's perfect.
Not better than the Tombstone though.
Orton's version, I mean,
The
he's added so
Tombstone,
much
though.
intensity to that move.
Right.
That move's been used for years, but nobody ever hit it with that
Let's think
intensity.
about it this way.
That's the thing. The move's been
You can
used
hit
for
it from
years.
anywhere at any time.
Yeah.
But
It
that's my
literally,
point. To
like-
take a move that's been around
it's
for
way
forever,
more versatile
like
than
that
to
Tombstone.
rebrand Soul.
It's known as the RKO.
Yeah.
Right.
Even people who've never watched wrestling will still RKO somebody in the
They
pool.
know what it is. It's like the Hulk Hogan of moves.
Yeah.
Like even if you don't know wrestling, you know that.
AJ Styles can't have two. This is honestly, I've never been a fan
Yeah,
of
I've
the
never
fun.
been a.
I think it's kind of the drizzling.
I'd put it as C personally.
Yeah,
I could see with it.
I've seen it look really good, but it's just not.
Is that supposed to be a
doesn't
spine
do it for
buster?
me all the time.
See, it depends on who's giving it.
I don't think it's
Batista?
That's
yeah.
Batista giving a spine buster.
I don't think it's
No.
a convincing finish.
I'm not familiar with Batista's spinebuster particularly. But,
I think Batista's got one of the worst ones
As-
at
Every
that
as-
time
time
I think
period.
spine buster, I think of
Yeah.
Arn Anderson.
as a finish. I don't like
Yeah.
it. It's a good move, but not as a finish.
It's like a less powerful
Not for
power
me.
bomb.
I don't. I think it's. I can
I
drizzling
feel like you
shits.
have more control with that one than you do a power bomb, but
I'd put the F5. Honestly, that's probably bottom of drizzling shits.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'd take-
yeah.
Because it's like it's not a finisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, sharpshooter honestly is another S tier for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's
No,
the
it's
most
great.
It's
shoot-
convincing.
Yeah.
And that's honestly for with no reason other than Jay Malachi.
A sharpshooter?
The sharpshooter wasn't up there?
Is that a burning hammer?
Burning Hammer honestly is
Yeah.
the S tierest of. I don't think
Yeah.
anything can fucking touch that maneuver.
That's what the F5 wants to be, but
Yeah.
didn't
Shouldn't
have the
have
person in the
been,
right
right.
position.
What is this? The Code,
Codebreaker,
Breaker?
honestly, never been a fan.
Not a fan. Again, you're now taking a bump that's unnecessary.
I would put it at the top of C just because I remember how innovative it was when he first did it.
Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying there. Like the phenomenal forearm is just a variation of a spring. He just throws his leg up on a springboard.
Yeah, it's really not that fucking phenomenal.
I put the
I would say it's
above
below
that.
the AJ Styles picture on C.
I think the phenomenal forearm is a little bit more believable.
Yeah.
It's definitely more
Okay.
believable.
GTS, I put it top of A.
That's another one of those underwhelming moves.
Okay,
for me.
here's
It
the
depends
thing,
on
though.
who's giving it,
That's
though.
the problem,
True.
though, is it's CM Punk, and I do not like his GTS.
I don't think
No.
CM Punk.
I'd
If
put
it was,
that in a B.
yeah,
I can put it in a B.
CM Punk B.
It's
If
a
it was
good-
it's a
Kenta,
low
I'd
B,
put it
yeah.
in.
It's a good it's an okay move, but it's not he's not great with it.
Frog Splash.
That is a Guerrero frog splash if my eyes serve me
S
correctly.
tier.
S tier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's-
Right below RKO, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Edge spear.
that's garbage.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
that's garbage. He literally
Stunner.
just had to change it.
Estunier. I would put that at top of A.
I can agree. As far as logic, it kind of
Yeah.
doesn't make sense, but the move itself, just because
It's
it's
so
iconic.
iconic.
Yeah.
It's so iconic,
I
yeah.
think it'd be a disservice to go less than A.
Figure 4.
The figure 4. Now, everybody here has been in a figure 4?
Yes.
Yes. It
I don't know if
can
I
be a
have.
shoot move.
It,
Oh,
yeah,
I know
it
it's
fucking
a shoot
sucks.
move. I
It
know
fucking
it's a shoot
sucks.
move.
I would put that behind sharpshooter.
I feel like it's overdone, but
But it's also
I
another
get
one of
it.
those iconic
It's
ones.
overdone because it's so good.
That's like saying that triangles are overdone in MMA. It's
Yeah.
I get it. They absolutely
No, yeah,
are.
but
But
it's
if you
because
keep
it
getting
fucking
hit
works.
by them, yeah, that's a function over faction
Yeah.
or whatever.
Angle slam. I'm gonna be honest. It's no different than a side slam.
It's
B.
not. It's not
It's a
special,
back
it's a
suplex
B.
with a 180 in it.
Yeah.
He does it really, really well, but it's not. It's nothing.
Yeah.
outwardly
I
special.
think
say
I'd
B.
say it's better than CM Punk's Go to Sleep though.
Yeah. Powerbomb is 100% S tier.
It's one of those undeniable moves.
Yeah.
Like,
I put it
makes sense.
before the frog splash.
I can agree with that.
See, I'd put it before the RKO.
But
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that. I think the RKO and the powerbomb I think are interchangeable.
What in the blue fuck is that?
Yeah, I don't know what that's
Ouch.
supposed to
Is
be.
that the fucking?
Is it a sunset flip?
Is that a Canadian?
No, I think that's the you sit out with it.
No, that is absolutely a Canadian because I can see that is a six-sided
Or is
ring.
that Adam Page's move, the fucking gimmick?
Yeah, is that
You know
the
what I mean?
fucking
I
Like the
forgot the name
spooky
of
dookie.
it.
It's the spooky dookie driver.
Oh, buckshot or the fucking
the
shit
hell?
stain
Yeah.
Dead
driver.
Eye.
yeah, the
I
dead
don't see
eye,
it.
the dead
Yeah,
eye type
Dead Eye,
joint.
Oh, that is Hangman, isn't it?
It's not a finisher. It's a signature. He doesn't win matches with it.
Honestly, I'd put it behind the lariat.
Behind here on
Yeah,
Arcana.
Yeah.
It is a good move.
Yeah,
It is.
choke slam.
S tier.
Yeah, S tier.
I'd put that at the bottom of S tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not better than the Tombstone.
No.
Jake the Snake DDT I would put underneath the stunner.
I would put it before the stunner. Honestly.
Yeah, I put it before the stunner.
Yeah, like right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was using before wrong.
The Kinshasa.
The king of all Shasas.
I don't
There is
know.
no Shasa better.
The new, what he's doing now with it, it's not as good.
The
old one was
It
good.
doesn't seem to land right most of the time.
Like NXT, that was when he was laying them bitches in.
Between Angle Slam and GTS, fuck the leg drop.
Yeah, the leg drop. I'm sorry, that's not it.
Yeah, no, drizzling. That's worse than Edge's Spearman. His
If
Hulk
you're gonna
Hogan
boo
does it.
this list, guys, you have to at least be more
Yeah, be
constructive
more
with your
specific,
feedback.
Downey. Or
Alright.
get your fucking ass over here so you can be in the damn frame.
He's got a point.
And bring your dog so I can pet him.
I actually
I
didn't
mean,
mind the
Ollie.
Master Lock.
I-
Full Nelson
It's
used
a
to be a
full
finisher
Nelson.
back in my day.
I think it's bottom of C for me.
Yeah.
I can agree
Yeah.
with that.
Just drizzling is stiff shits because it
Yeah.
involves an ass and doesn't actually hurt. Better than Hogan's leg drop, though. Yeah, Rikishi's ass never lied about children who had cancer.
Ankle lock, I'd put in between the choke slam and the tombstone.
Yeah, Kurt
Legit.
Angle's a fucking
Is that a
G.
suplex?
Oh, that's
the
the jack.
fucking
Jackhammer.
jackhammer.
Fuck outta here.
Fuck,
It's
fuck,
such a good move,
yeah,
but
it's,
fuck Gold-
yeah,
fuck-
fuck,
fuck
fuck
Goldberg.
Goldberg. No, Gilbert was okay.
Gil Bowl.
The yes lock or the
The label lock.
label
Yeah,
lock.
because
I was
we're
gonna say lapel. I don't know.
it's like the mic.
I mean,
Yeah.
the label lock's a
Lock
legit,
it up
is
my
a
fucking
legit
lapel
lock,
here.
right? That's like a legit hold, isn't
I'd
it?
put it below chokeslam.
Kind of, sorta.
I don't think it
it's
looks
not better than
that
Stunner, though.
impressive.
Yeah, it's not better.
I would probably put it. No, it's not more devastating than a Canadian Destroyer.
It's
Yeah.
not as visually exciting either.
Yeah.
I'd put it.
Yeah, I put it at the very bottom.
A,
Right,
maybe.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roman spear.
Roman spear.
I'd put.
I would put it.
I'd put it in a B
I'd put it here.
Yeah.
over the Kinshasa.
Yeah, over.
I'd honestly put it over the angle slam.
All right,
Really?
I can acknowledge my
Yeah.
tribal chief and his midness.
Bulldog says the full Nelson will put you to sleep.
All right, well then.
Yeah, so Hogan choked out a fucking TV host with that shit like live.
All right, switch
back
it
in
to
the
bottom
80s.
of B. Better than the phenomenal forearm, no.
Yes, because I don't have to fall
No,
from
you're
15
right.
feet to put a master lock
You're
on
right.
somebody.
Anyone can do that theoretically.
Speaking of falling from 15 feet, S tier.
Yeah.
It's not as good as Guerrero's though.
No.
Sorry.
No.
Razor's Edge. The
Oh,
move.
That's S tier.
Yeah, that's
There's
S
a lot of
tier.
S tier finishes.
That's
Yeah.
better than the regular power bomb.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, that's
you have
it's
more
pretty
control
incredible.
over it. Yeah.
That
And
shit
it's fucking
sucks.
Yeah, I've heard it. Yeah, it's not fun.
To 619.
It's visually pretty.
It is.
It is.
It's a very nice move,
I
but
feel
it's
like
not.
I feel like it goes with the fucking Jericho.
I feel like it
Yeah.
would be
Yeah.
the top of C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because
Yeah.
I think it's less impactful on the performers legitimately than the phenomenal forearm, and it's just as visually appealing in my opinion. Drizzling is the
AA
shit.
is
Right, not a
garbage. I'm
fan.
sorry.
Yeah.
Not as bad as Hogan though.
Fuck the rock bottom. You're
Yeah.
taking the same bump you're giving. Doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, for iconicness, I can't put it in the Drizzlers though.
I put it in front
I would
of
put
Roman
it-
Spear,
Fall
and it's
out with
really
it.
hard to fuck it up unless.
That is, yeah.
Trim in the clip. Just,
Yeah. Macho Man elbow.
Elbow drop as a finish doesn't do anything for me unless you're crushing the person's fucking face.
maybe between GTS and Master Lock.
I can
I can
put
give
it
you
there.
that. Yeah, I can give you that.
Sweet chin music. The
Now-
fucking kick that ruined an industry, apparently.
Right.
With or without the slap.
There is none.
It's
There is
Sean, so like whatever he's feeling that day,
That's
I guess.
fair.
Yeah, I would put that above the rock bottom.
yeah.
Yes.
Curb stomp.
Okay, that's S tier.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's
Yeah,
I'm
if you did
sorry.
that to somebody in real life, it's.
I'd
it's
put
all
that-
right.
Before the tombstone, honestly.
Honestly, I'd probably put that right behind the RVD frog splash.
I was gonna say between the frog flashes, yeah.
And the final, the people's elbow.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just
Just get the fuck out.
Not as bad as an ass in the face or
No.
ruining Bret Hart's career.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
I can't
right.
do it with the people's elbow.
So S tier finishes as voted on by us. Fucking Burning Hammer,
Number
the
one.
RKO, the Razor's Edge, the Bomb of Power, the Eddie Guerrero Frog Splash, the Rob Van Dam
splash of frog.
Frog Splash,
Right.
the Curb Stomp, the Shoop's Charter,
Alright, that one got me.
the Figure Four. It's just a lot of soup. The Tombstone Drylepiver, the Spankalock, the Sloke Chan.
That's not bad.
No, that was
not a
pretty
bad
solid.
list.
That was pretty
Not
solid.
a bad list. There's the Stunner tops A,
Yeah.
Sweet Chin Music tops B,
Yeah, 619 top C,
and the
And-
F5 tops the Drizzling of Shits.
and the worst finisher ever is Hulk
Hogan's leg
Hogan's
drop.
big dumb
Hulk
leg drop.
Hogan.
Womp womp.